What happens when a billionaire ex-president meets a Nigerian apostle who doesn't care about money or power? Not in a conference, not in a church, but in a private room. No cameras, no phones, just destiny. This is the fictional secret conversation between Donald J. Trump and Apostle Joshua Selman. It started with a mysterious email. Subject line, private invitation, urgent. Location, Mar-a-Lago, Florida. Apostle Joshua Selman looked at it and raised one eyebrow. He called his assistant. "Who is Donald Trump?" he asked, mispronouncing it slightly. The assistant whispered, "Sir, it's Trump, U.S. President." "Oh, the gold man, the wall man." "Yes, sir." Selman chuckled. "And what does he want with a boy from Zaria?" Trump sat in a velvet chair, legs crossed, hair untouched by wind or logic. Selman walked in, dressed in his signature simple suit, holding a Bible and a bottle of water. Trump stood and extended his hand. He began by saying, "Welcome. I've heard about you. Very powerful guy. Very popular in Africa. Even Jesus likes you. That's impressive." Selman replied, "Sir, all power belongs to Jesus. I am only a voice." Trump shouted, "Exactly what I meant. See? Humble. I like that. Teach that to Congress." They sat down. Trump leaned in, lowering his voice. Trump called, "Apostle, I'll be honest. I'm thinking of running again. But things are complicated." Selman said, "Complication is the seedbed of revelation." Trump asserted, "That's deep. I should tweet that." He paused, then said, "I want to know. Am I chosen? I mean, really chosen. Destiny, prophecy, Bible stuff." Selman closed his eyes for a moment. The room grew silent. Selman then said, "You are chosen, but not for the reason you think." Trump blinked. "Wait, not for greatness?" Selman smiled. "For disruption." "What, like holy chaos?" "Exactly." Suddenly, the chandelier flickered. A cold breeze passed. Trump gasped. "Did you feel that? Was that Air Force One?" Selman stood still. His eyes closed. He spoke in tongues under his breath. Selman now responded, "There is an angel here." Trump asked, "Do they vote?" "No," Selman said calmly. "They war." Selman pulled out a small mirror from his briefcase. Selman
now said, "This is no ordinary mirror. It shows who you are, in the spirit, not your bank account, not your followers." He handed it to Trump. Trump looked into it and gasped. I don't have a suit on. I'm wearing a shepherd's robe. What is this?" Selman answered, "That's how heaven sees you. A man with a loud mouth and a strange assignment. You were sent to confuse the wise, to expose systems, shake Babylon." Trump blinked. "I thought I was just making America great again." Selman said, "You were breaking the illusion." Trump answered, "So, I'm basically a holy hammer?" Selman echoed, "More like a golden trumpet, loud, unpredictable, effective." An aide brought them tea. Trump sipped his with two hands. "Tell me honestly, Apostle, do Nigerians even like me?" Selman laughed. "Some do, some don't. But in Africa, we measure leaders by impact, not by tweets." Trump grinned. "Good, because I'm planning a campaign tour. Nigeria, Ghana, maybe South Africa." Selman raised his brow. Sir, do not mistake applause for assignment. Trump leaned forward. One last thing. If I run again, will I win? Selman looked at him for a long time. It is not about winning, sir. It is about finishing. Some win elections and lose purpose. Others lose titles and gain history. Trump fell silent, then softly said, You're deep, Apostle. Maybe too deep. I might need subtitles for you. Selman smiled, stood up, and reached for his Bible. We all need interpretation, Mr. President, even you. As Selman walked out of the room, the wind stirred again. The mirror on the table shimmered one last time. Trump stared at it. He saw himself again. Not in a suit, not on a stage, but walking through a wilderness, a lamp in hand. He whispered to himself, Chosen for disruption. Maybe the prophets were right. He reached for his phone, opened Twitter, paused, then put it down. For the first time in years, Donald J. Trump had no words. Some conversations never make the news, but in quiet rooms, destiny is whispered. One man with a global stage, one man with a heavenly voice, a trumpet and a messenger. And somewhere between ego and eternity, a strange partnership was born.